are we whispering?
I don't know. Hello everyone, it's showtime. I say quickly as we are just going to escape that awkward conversation. As we were going to escape that awkward start of the stream, where Ryan just started whispering when I wanted to say it's showtime.
You started whispering, so I was like, why are we whispering?
Yeah, I don't know. Hello everyone, welcome to the show. I'm Hina Fire Charmer, your circus magician and ringmaster of the Fire Charm Circus, and here is the lovely, great Ace Attorney troupe. We have Kuroru.
Hello.
Ox Ryan.
He's muted.
Hello.
Goodbye.
Okay.
I was just checking audio levels.
Sure. And Cthulhu.
What's up?
And later we will have Chronobell as well, but Raphael Chronobell. But
I think Kururu was a bit low, by the way.
Is Kururu?
Me?
Yeah. No, Kururu.
Oh, Kururu is kind of low.
You need to say Coots or Kuru.
I
Yeah,
always
Kuru
call you Coots, though.
Kuru is fine.
Mhm.
Because I can't tell who you're talking about.
I always call you Coots.
That's true that. Mhm.
It's like,
Yeah.
wow, how cute my PNG.
We already.
It's so adorable.
Yeah,
Coots.
you
I
should
was
just
gonna
keep it
mention
like that. It's a really adorable one. It's like, gee.
Ophelia
Oh,
made it.
adorable.
You know her, the axolotl one.
Mm-hmm. It's a really nice one. It's a really
It's
cute
adorable.
scene. It's adorable.
Hi, Nates.
Oh, hi, Nightsy. Wait, weren't you going to sleep? Oh.
Uh-oh.
Nates doesn't sleep. What are you talking about?
You
Gotta bring
almost,
up the watch.
You,
the sleep watch.
no, you don't have to bring up the sleep watch. It's okay. It's okay. I need to do some work before sleep. Oh yeah. I mean, she has been busy on the art raffle stuff. She already like delayed the art raffle for a long time. Worked on. I'll show you to the bed. Oh, I see. That's good. You can still lurk if you want. I don't mind. Just keep your health up and such. Hmm?
We'll do something live to help you sleep.
Okay. Sure.
You shall never escape the sleep watch.
Luckily, you didn't make a sleep watch on my on Discord command. My stream commands yet. I shouldn't have said that.
Oh yeah. For Coots, so we have a list of like people who rarely or have horrible sleep schedules, and we've collected this list for the past like 8 months. And then that's the list you see there unmuted. That like this whole list of people.
Okay.
Could
Yeah, I'm not on that list, and I should not be on it.
Could Thanks for the redeem, but I think you mistaken the timing of this redeem. Because it would have been funnier during the actual gameplay, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but now you're talking, so do it. I don't know if you're gonna be talking.
Yeah.
There we go.
I will be doing it. Yeah.
Do the yeah.
Yeah. I will
Sleep
do it.
never exists for a good artist.
Excuse
I'm kidding.
you. Sleep never exists for an artist. Yeah. Nyara. You could have gotten the cheaper Nya stuff. You could have gotten the cheaper Nyara stuff. If you really wanted the Nyara. Yeah.
Okay, but with the Nyara Nyara, I get the Nyara Nyara for 2000. But with this, I get the Nya and the Nyara Nyara.
Oh yeah. True. That's
This is
totally
better
true.
for
Yeah.
my book.
Yeah. Nyara, hold on. Hold on.
So while we're chatting, how's everyone doing?
Huh. I'm doing great.
This time.
Everything's going swimmingly. Yeah. Just enjoying my streaming days. Yeah. enjoying hanging out with other people every time. I do a lot of collabs these days. Yeah, I think once I play a game on my own, now, it's then just gonna be a whiplash, maybe. Yeah.
One thing I really want is to play a games with Coots because we're in the same time zone, but we never interact at all.
Yeah, that's true.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you should poke each other more. Yeah.
I think it's just we just interact with each other on Twitter. Like we
Yeah.
poke each other and that's it.
I can see that, yeah. I mean, Hoots does a lot of retweets and posts, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Do a little recap of what
Definitely, yeah.
happened.
We had a great deduction, yeah, with Sherlock Holmes and Naruhodo. Yeah. Well, actually, let's just start from the start. Yeah. We went to Winterbank's pawn shop. Yeah. That we found
yeah.
Guinea taking a pawn. Yeah. That a certain fella that came into the shop was also interested in, or claimed to be the owner of that actual thing. Yeah. And then we deduced that he was actually following Guinea to actually just steal that. Okay, the timer went off.
Aw.
No nyans.
Oh.
Okay. Nya.
I'm leaving.
Sorry, that was my ending then. But yeah, Nate's. Can I ever talk normally?
Now that you say that.
High five, mates.
Well, and then we win the banks. We deduced that the so-called the self-proclaimed Egg Benedict was actually following Guinea to just steal the pawn for himself because of something Magnus McGilded had. Yeah.
Make me McGilby.
What?
Make me McGilby.
Magnus McGilded.
Make McGilby.
Yeah, I don't.
That's a good oofied Magnus McGilby.
That's all.
Yep.
That's all what we had done for that way, because we had a big dialogue section between Yenny and Winterbank, then the meeting up with Benedict, and then the great deduction of Sherlock and Sherlock and Naruhodo.
A lot of arguments, a lot of accusations, but in the end, we don't even know what the mystery is.
Yeah.
We did do something, right? Did we do some deduction time?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's what Hida just said.
I don't know why I just
Great
that.
deduction.
Or shall I just say Costly McGundal?
McGundam.
That is the script changed name from Magnus McGilbert. Costly McGundal.
Good night, mates.
Good night, Nate.
Good night, Nathan.
Nani.
Good night.
Sweet well.
Nani.
What?
Nani da hey.
Nani.
What?
Nanai.
Joe.
Why what?
Nanai.
I'm doing.
What
I'm
were you
doing
doing?
Japanese in an American accent.
Oh no. I hate
Oh,
that.
boy.
Sokka.
I wait that. I wait that. So cringy.
Arigato.
No. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Yamate.
Yamate.
And you know it.
Yamate.
Oh my god, guys. Okay,
I'm Suki.
that's also done. I think we are too bored here. I think we just need to start just playing this game.
Ogenki desuka.
I think we just need to start this freaking game up.
I can't laugh too much or I'm gonna go into a coughing fit. I gotta be careful.
Oh no. Oh my. This is going to be something.
My asthma's still hitting me a bit from when I was sick, so if I cough, I'm sorry.
Ah, narado.
It's okay.
ASMR.
No cough ASMR.
Get
Wow.
closer to the mic, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, get
Please.
really close.
Okay, let's see. Where were we?
It starts off with that part.
Let's see. We got Wingbank. Wingbank was about to shoot himself.
You're gonna have to change your stream screen.
What?
Your stream?
Oh yeah, true. I'm such a professional.
Professional streamer.
No scoff
Professional
over
social
here.
streamer.
No scoff at all. Let's change Kutz's PNG size on my green screen as well.
I'm not
Because we're
sure if
still
I
ahead.
should
No,
Ping.
big Coots stays.
Kutz.
we should ping Bell
you're-
just
Making
in
me so
case.
small that I sit on top of
You're saying that
Ryan's
we
shoulder.
need bigger
Yeah.
Kuts. Here, bigger Kuts.
Make
Yes,
me
please.
so small that I sit on Ryan's shoulder.
I'm carrying Coots.
Like a
Oh, on
cookie.
the hand, you should put Coots on.
On the hand? Yeah, like I'm a bird.
Yes.
Perfect.
Oh,
There we
but
go.
where that thumb is, I don't like it.
Where you putting the thumb, Ryan? No.
Not sitting on the thumb. I'm not sitting on the thumb.
No.
My legs are to the right of the thumb. What is no? I'm a puppet. It's okay.
Okay. Let's just do this. You're sitting on the thumb. There we go. I don't. Is the stream on Discord still going?
Yeah, the stream on
Interesting.
Discord is still going.
I know that if I'll type out of the game because of the script changer being running on the background under the same name, it will sometimes stop stream, which is which was the cause of the stream sometimes ending on Discord for you guys.
Right, yeah, that happened last time.
That happened sometimes, yes, last time. So I'll try to not alt tab out of the game too much to interact with chat, I suppose, or anything else.
If anything in chat, I could just read it up to you.
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
have it open as well on my second screen.
What one's moments away?
Should we
Forfeiting life.
Ping Bell just in case.
Yes.
Or...
Yes.
Right, you lot have some explaining to do. I don't appreciate being bothered with some petty angy bang. Bargy. Okay. So, Ryan, you were the substitute for Susato whenever Belle was not around, so just...
Okie dokie.
You had a slightly,
regret.
you already had a slightly more gentle, girly voice, you remember?
But I'm in debt.
No, don't ruin Susato's character, please.
Petty?
More.
Oh my.
Mr. Windybud very nearly met with his end.
Can you refer to the old Susato that you used to do?
This is great. I think
But
this
I'm upset.
Oh my god. Well, here we go, Italian Gregson.
Yeah, by his own gun, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, this is the accent that we remember from back then.
Oh yeah, I forgot how I did this voice. Oh dear.
And they didn't give him like a smoker voice, but okay.
I don't remember. I don't
That's
remember.
a
what I
long
He had
time
did.
ago.
Luigi's voice, remember?
Yeah, this guy.
Oh, this guy, yeah, that's about the other one.
And the whole of Britain couldn't meet with its end if I don't get to the bottom of the case I'm supposed to be working on.
What? What on earth is this case, Inspector? Well done, Kurt.
Oh, sorry, this is me.
Yeah, you're still Holmes.
Oh. Spare no detail, Gregson. I gotta do my best to get this voice back.
Well, you were there.
I might have said a little too much. No matter, it's nothing to do with you lot.
This guy. That's
Oh,
right.
how the
Anyway,
fuck did I
sir,
do this voice?
You're gonna have to come with me down to the station.
But of course, Inspector.
Nom, 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 nom.
Yep, yeah, that was exactly the voice.
What?
Ah!
What happened?
Get it away!
Yeah, he like spun away.
Like a ballerina.
Get after him, lads! Whistle the beat officer too.
Sir!
What if the beat officer's the one that was tired from the other?
I think he would be temporarily suspended by now, at the moment.
Oh. There's been a spate of thefts at pawn shops around here recently. So we fitted emergency buttons underneath the counters for brokers to let us know when there's trouble.
Hmm.
Oh, Inspector, I was very worried there for a while. Very worried indeed.
Yeah, that's his voice.
Yeah, that sounds
Okay.
funny.
That's the voice.
Now then, Mr. Permanently in mourning.
Yes?
I'll be taking that wherever it is of Megundals down to the yard. Thank you very much.
McGilded. McGrundle. I forgot that they changed all the other names. Ugh.
I'm sorry. We should have used this patch from the start, but then again, they only
Yeah.
released this since August or something.
But like I said,
Or since
McGilded
December.
is a much better name than McGundle.
Yeah, McGilded.
McGondle.
We miss McGilded.
Yeah, if I
McGilded
could change, if I could change the
off
script
the
for
map.
certain names, I would have done that for you guys.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I am not in the. I'm not capable of coding. Oh, yes, of course.
I forgot that oh yeah, I think.
Yeah, you
fuck,
did
I
this
forgot
one as
voice
well.
too.
No, don't give it to him. It's mine, that is mine.
Close, but a little bit too screamy. I don't know.
I think she was good.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, miss. But anything belonging to McGilded has been taken in as evidence now.
Why? As evidence?
If the police demand something as evidence, my dear fellow, we've no choice but to capitulate. It's all yours, Inspector.
Oh man, she lost her coat.
No.
Lost everything.
And so we handed Mr. McGundle's disc over to the Inspector Gregson. We were summarily stuffed out of the shop.
Summarily.
Stuffed out of the shop and onto the street.
Are you kidding me?
Well, that was the stream, guys. Let's go.
We were that close to the end of it.
I didn't know. I didn't remember. If I remembered, we would have finished this off.
It's okay.
We waited a month for this. Oh my.
To be honest, we had a long session already. We kind of expended our time for to finish the great deduction. So yeah.
That's why I hate grown-ups.
Yeah, that's more the voice, yeah.
All they do is feed you a pack of lies and take stuff away from you.
Oh, really, Miss Lestrade? Tell me, is that overcoat keeping you warm?
Oh, she has
What?
to. She has to overcoat.
She did. Yeah, she did get it.
Oh my. Surely you were given that.
Is that more to your liking, Hida?
Hmm?
Is that more to your liking, Hida?
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
that
yeah.
not real?
Yeah, that's how you used to do it. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I'm mixing up the voices.
Yeah, you're currently
Yeah.
playing so many female characters at the
The
moment.
deal let me keep it. After I looked daggers at him for long enough, he went through the pockets and then said, "Go on then, have it," before telling me to scarp her. Always pay off, giving people a look like you ate them.
I can't help feeling that it's going to get you into serious trouble one day.
What I really wanted was that nice shiny disc mine. The music box dicks.
But Mr. Windowbank said it was practically worthless.
I think I'm gonna give it another bash. Give him long and hard stare.
I think not, Miss Lestrade. You shan't enter Winterbanks again today.
Why not? That's not fair.
It can't be helped, I'm afraid. Police are investigating the scene now and taking a statement from Mr. Windowbank.
But that is mine. I had the ticket for this coat and it was in the coat's pocket. There should be some else and all. That's what that Ron Cove said, ain't it?
Yes, he did mention something about another article, didn't he?
Well then, that's mine too, whatever it is.
Now she's really pushing her luck.
Miss Lestrade, I think it's time to admit defeat. You've had your haul for the day.
Yeah, and it's all your fault, Holmes.
So what are your plans now? Will you dine with us this evening? Iris would be delighted to cook, I'm sure. And I might entertain you with a modest violin recital.
Hmm.
No,
Wait,
she's
does he
quiet.
have his violin?
Yeah, he has his
Well, he
violin
did get
back.
it back.
I mean, we went to Windowbanks to get it back initially, so I mean...
Ta.
Oh.
Why would I come here around your place, eh? Have you lost your head or something?
And she stormed off.
Oh dear, she's gone.
Viled on me quite unnecessarily, I might add.
I can't help but wondering if perhaps she might turn up anyway.
Interesting.
Once she's had a chance to calm down, I think there is a good chance she'll decide to come.
Very well then. I'll inform Iris to set a place for our potential guest at the dinner table this evening. And one more thing. Should be glad of your company later too.
Sorry?
I believe I will have a rather splendid surprise to show you.
Oh, how exciting. What is it?
You shall have to wait and see, Mr. Sato. Until later then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, while we're here, Belle said that she's gonna be passing for today.
Oh, okay. That's Oh yeah, she was feeling not necessarily that well. Let me, Okay, hope the stream didn't end for you guys.
Nope, it didn't.
Okay, well, let's go to Holmes' suite then, I suppose. Seeing as we're going back there. Is it better maybe that Kuru gets Susato or Lestrade for now? Because otherwise Kuru has not that much, and Ryan has two voices to juggle in the same scene.
It's not bad. I just need.
Well, yeah, I know that Kutz has multiple roles in one scene as well, but otherwise, yeah.
I'll be okay.
Okay, well, Kuru sit back and just do nothing, I suppose, because your characters don't appear for a while.
I mean, maybe there's another voice. I don't know. I actually haven't played the game.
I know that there won't be till somewhat later, and I'd rather have her take maybe either Lestrade or Susato at the moment.
Struggling with Ryan. Are you struggling the most with?
I'm just struggling with switching between and remembering which one goes with which. That's the only struggle. You can have either one. I'm good. Which one do you want to do?
I'll try. I wanted to do Ginny.
Okay. There we go then.
Susie! And Mew! Come in!
Good afternoon, Iris.
Thank you so much for breakfast this morning.
Oh, don't mention it. Goodness, look at the time already.
Busy as always.
I am. I'm preparing everything for dinner this evening.
Already? You're obviously cooking something special, aren't you?
Oh yes. After all, we have a special guest joining us. Guess who it is? Go on. You'll never guess.
Look at those little eyes of her shining.
Oh dear. It is awkward when you already know the answer, isn't it?
Genevieve, isn't that exciting?
Oh, what a surprise! Yes, that's wonderful news.
Wow, Arya seems overjoyed by the idea.
I can't wait to learn some pickpocketing tips from a real professional.
Oh yes, that sounds like fun.
I'm not sure that's entirely appropriate. Are you, Mr. Naruhodo?
By the way, Iris, what's Mr. Holmes up to?
Holmesy? Oh, he's been like that ever since he got back.
Hello, Mr. Holmes?
I beg that you won't speak to me.
It's fucking so good.
Sorry?
I don't know who you are, but kindly take your leave. What? As you can see, I'm not here.
I don't know how to respond to that.
I do apologize. When he gets like this, he's completely oblivious to everything.
Yes, I see that.
Really? He behaves just like a child sometimes. Holmesy does.
It's like Drax. I can stand completely still so that it's imperceivable to the human eye.
Mr. Holm and Iris have something of a parent-child relationship, don't they?
And Iris is the freaking parent. Yes, except that Iris is clearly the parent here. Okay, I already set my line before it came up. Sheesh. Come to think of it, I wonder where her real parents are.
Sorry, I got a yawn coming out.
That's okay.
What's the matter, dear? Have you ever such... Oh. You have ever such a funny look on your face?
Oh, no, it's nothing.
I know what it is. Why does this girl live here with Mr. Holmes? You're wondering, am I right?
How did you...
Oh, you. I can read you like a book.
This girl's dangerous.
I mean,
Don't worry, you can ask me anything. I won't mind.
genius for sure.
She's a better observant than Holmes is.
Pretty
Oh,
much.
yep.
True.
So, by guinea bean, you mean Miss Lestrade, the young woman from McGundle's case 2 months ago, right?
Yes, who also stole my experimental smoke grenade launcher. Although, after that trial, I invited her back here and we had dinner together. And now we're the best of friends.
Oh, what a lovely tale.
Yes, now if I bump into her on the street, she runs away as fast as she can.
Yeah, best of friends do that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And I chase after her down the back alleys.
That does not sound suspicious at all.
Interesting idea of a friendship.
And then I let her have the biggest color of smoke grenade I've developed.
Oh, so she shoots it at her.
oh.
There's so many beautiful colors in the world. Genevieve wants me to make a whole rainbow.
I suppose this means you've let Miss Lestrade keep the smoke grenade launcher, have you?
Yes, that's right. I got bored of it anyway. Holmesy always reacts the same way when I shoot him with it now.
Poor Holmesy.
Arr. Arr.
Oh, I can't wait for Genevieve to arrive. It's been too long since she last came over. I'm so excited.
I just hope she does actually come. Living in Holmes.
I'm sure you've been wondering why it is that I live here with Holmesy, haven't you?
Well, it has crossed my mind. That and where are your real parents?
My mummy and daddy aren't with me anymore. Mummy passed away when I was born. And at around the same time, my father... Well, he had to go to a faraway land because one of the cases he and Auntie were working on.
Oh. Wait a minute. Did you say he and Holmesy?
Yes. Daddy and Auntie were always solving mysteries cases together.
She didn't mention that before.
He wrote them all up in his diaries. That's what in the metal chest over there.
Really? He recorded them all.
So, you mean it's true? Mr. Holmes really did have a partner with whom he tackled some of his most taxing cases?
Yes. I mean, it's always nice to have one, isn't it?
So, Mr. Holmes's partner was your father?
Exactly. Alice told me I wasn't allowed to look in the chest. But that's only made me want to look even more. So I opened it up.
And found your father's memoirs.
Yes. So I asked Downsy. Who wrote these? He nearly fell off his chair. But then he told me. That's when I found out that the author of all those accounts was my father.
So, Ira's father was Mr. Holmes's partner.
I've practically lived with Downsy all my life. I was tiny when he took me in. So, it came as quite a shock. When Downsy told me he wasn't really my daddy, I mean.
Must have done.
I wonder why Mr. Holmes chose to tell you, and at such a young age.
Downsy says it's because he wouldn't have been able to hide it from me.
Oh no shit, she's more observant than he is.
Actually, big brain.
Well, having lived with Downsy all these years, you might say his ways have rubbed off on me.
Tenfold.
There's some things I can just see. Especially lies. I almost know when people are lying before they open their mouths sometimes.
Right.
Anyway, I was so fascinated when I read Daddy's diaries. That's what inspired me to write the adventures of Sherlock Holmes, actually.
I'd always assumed Mr. Holmes simply told you all these thrilling stories.
Oh no, Holmes is hopeless like that. He forgets everything. As soon as he's solved the case, it all but vanishes from his mind.
Oh, I see.
The other day, it was so embarrassing. As usual, he totally forgot about the case he just solved. So, the very next day, he gathered together all the people involved and proceeded to solve the case again. It was quite a shock for everyone.
You can't say that. You can't say that again.
You share your father's surname, don't you, Iris?
Ooh, 1 second.
Okay.
There we go.
Reading good there?
That's right, Watson. Daddy is Dr. John H. Watson. I learned from his diaries that he's a doctor of medicine, you see. That's what prompted me to study and study so that I could earn a doctorate as well.
Iris's father, who went to some distant land, and is a doctor by name of John H. Watson. Could
We're going all the way back to when it was in Japan?
Yep.
Yeah, the first case we solved, he was the victim.
Mm-hmm. Flashback.
The court will now hear the trial of Ryunosuke Naruhodo. Kindly state before the court the name of the victim in the case.
The victim's name was Dr. John H. Watson. That's right. Visiting professor of medicine at the Imperial University. And a man who, in most bizarre circumstances, lost his life just before we left Japan.
Ooh.
Miss Susato,
Yes.
perhaps we shouldn't pursue this conversation any further than this at this time.
I think that would be for the best.
Yeah, I wasn't there for that, so I didn't even know.
Yeah. Oh, my dear fellows, how good to see you.
Mr. Holmes.
Why did you not make your presence known to me before?
Ha!
Well, no matter now. So, how the devil are you?
We've been with you for most of the day.
Goodness, really?
Do tell me, Mr. Holmes, is your violin unscathed?
A violin? Whatever are you talking about, dear madam?
Oh,
Never mind that now. I have something far more interesting to show you. Behold, my dear fellows.
oh, another music box disc.
No, not another disc, Mrs. Sato. This is the one Gregson demanded we hand over as evidence. Mr. McGundle's disc.
Oh my!
Then what's it doing here?
You know, at times, Mr. Naruhodo, I think that I have an undeniable turn for detection. I may well be even more adept at larceny.
Oh, that would be wonderfully exciting. I'd be your pickpocketing assistant. And you could be our go-to lawyer if we ever got caught.
I feel
Right.
Plus, Susie has such beautiful handwriting. She could write all our menacing crime notifications.
Oh my god.
we thought Lestrade was a bad influence.
Yes, I'd be delighted.
What? I'm just going to pretend this conversation never happened, I think. I don't understand. How did the disc come to be in your possession? I thought Inspector Gregson took it back to Scotland Yard.
Quite correct. And that sort of uncompromising attitude is precisely why I always carry some of this. Chocolate? Oh, that's caramel.
That's a bar of caramel, Mr. Holmes.
You're one and only friend of in times of loneliness, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I guess I need one.
Oh my.
If you will humor me, my dear fellows. Cast your minds back to when the good detective confiscated the disc.
Well,
I'll be taking that whatever it is of Meg Gilded down the yard. Thank you very much. So hand it over.
Oh, yes, of course.
If the police demand something as evidence, my dear fellow, we have no choice but to capitulate. It's all yours, Inspector. For the briefest of seconds, I had the disc in my hand, did I not?
Yes, yes, you did. But I still don't understand.
It was at precisely that moment that I summoned my one and only friend into action. I pressed the disc into a pair of bars, like this. Oh.
That's
Ooh.
amazing. The discs and all its minuscule proportions have made an image in the caramel. Well,
Indeed. This caramel's quite exceptional. I developed it myself, you know. Suitably soft for making impressions, but resistant to melting. The result of a precisely controlled solution.
damn.
How extraordinary!
Carrying a pair of these on one's person frequently proves very useful indeed. Take a house key, for example. A simple press in its unique form was duplicated. I can enter anyone's property at will, and never without high sucrose nourishment.
Yes, it
Uh-oh.
sounds illegal.
From the image, I was able to create this. I confess I was most curious to know what manner of music would issue from the disc when played.
Do tell us then, Mr. Holmes. What music does this play?
Well, unfortunately, I have no idea.
No idea.
None whatsoever. Are you familiar with the workings of a music box, my dear fellows?
No, I'm afraid not.
Goodness, you don't know, do you? Inside a music box, there's a special metal piece called a cone. That's what produces the sound. Small protuberances block the different teeth of the cone as they rotate past it, making the different notes. The first music boxes to be invented used a rotating cylinder with protuberances on it.
Mm-hmm.
But over time, a new type of player was produced, which uses discs such as these. With that development, the popularity of music boxes spread far and wide, all around the globe.
Why exactly?
Because the discs are easy to produce, and can be interchanged to facilitate the playing of different tunes. There are a great many firms in Europe now manufacturing music boxes as a result.
It is wonderful to be able to enjoy music, even with no performers present.
Okay, one moment before I continue. Okay, there we go.
But it is the very success of the invention that means we are now presented with an insurmountable problem.
What do you mean?
As you may imagine, the construction of one's firm's music box does not match that of another. And we have no way of knowing in which music box this particular disc was designed to be played. There is no resolution to this problem, I'm afraid. It's quite intractable.
Ah, I see. So that's why.
Naturally, I tested the disc in those few music boxes I have at my disposal. But as you can hear, to no avail. Are we hearing it in the wrong box? Is that what
Yeah.
that music is?
Yeah. Holmes is
The
demonstrating
results were
it.
equally unsatisfactory in this one. So, I'm presently engaged in acquiring an example of all the music boxes ever made in Europe.
Every single one?
Sounds for you. Always taking things too far.
Well, my dear girl, an unsolved riddle is quite repugnant to my constitution.
But surely all the different types in Europe will amount to a huge volume of music boxes, won't it?
Yes, that is certainly true. In the worst case, I shall just have to ask you to vacate the attic room.
What? Ah.
Gosney McGundle. Not a name I expected to hear again so soon.
I was really expecting you to say Magnus McGill, but okay.
Not his name. Magnus McGill, David. Not a name I expected.
Yes, it's only been 2 months since that grisly case. Mr. McGondal perished within an hour, 4 hours of the trial's conclusion. What is... was it the curse of the Reaper? No one knows till now. The omnibus was reduced to a pile of ash. Not a shred of evidence remained. With the man's death, the truth about the murder, in which he was so intimately involved, was buried. Even though we successfully established Mr. McGundle's innocence in the trial.
The newspapers are still claiming that it remains an unsolved case.
The murder of the brickmaker, Mr. Thrice-fired mortar. In the end, the truth of the matter remains a mystery. We still have no idea what really happened that night. And although Mr. McGundle was found not guilty through my defense, I still don't know if that was the right judgment or not. Oops.
Sorry, I'm
That's
like
okay.
in the middle of trying to fix something with my pay. That's why I'm like.
Mm,
Good
Okay,
luck
there
with
we
that.
definitely.
It would appear the case is not yet closed.
Say that again.
Well, it's time to start getting things ready for dinner, I think. Dinner bean will be here before long.
Thank you, Iris.
Oh, well, you must let me help you then.
Of course, Susie. There's plenty to do.
I think I shall investigate the condition of my faithful performing partner. Now then, where did I leave it?
Let this be a lesson to you, Mr. Holmes. Never leave anything too precious with the pawnbroker.
Yes, you may be right.
Oh, that reminds me of something Mr. Windenbank said before. He said that he had a manuscript of irises in pawn, didn't he?
Did he?
Yes, he definitely mentioned it. Mr. Holmes's latest tale of the otherworldly mystery lies dormant in my storeroom, were his words, I believe.
Oh, you heard about that, did you? I expect you were as incensed as I was.
Oh yes, the idea of such a wonderful story languishing in Mr. Windenbank's storeroom, gathering dust.
My dear madam, I'm quite sure I told you already. The pawnbroker's storeroom is the safest place for it. More secure than a bank's vault.
And what about your Stradivarius, Holmesy? Was that safe and secure?
Well, there may be the occasional mix-up.
And caused by a certain impetuous someone, not too far from me now.
Yeah, that's a weird word. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea how long it took me to write that Baskerville story, Holmesy?
Oh, it sounds exciting. The Hound of the Baskervilles. I should love to read it. Ah!
What?
What's going on here? Why does it feel like an icy chill just swept through the room?
Lucy, what did you just say? You said Hound of the Baskervilles.
What?
Oh.
But how could you know the full title?
Well, that's...
That's because Mr. Sato is such a great fan of all the stories about Mr. Holmes, of course.
But the Hound of the Baskervilles, has never been published.
What?
When I showed Holmesy the manuscript, he told me that I wasn't allowed to publish it yet.
I don't understand.
That's why he said he'd keep it safe. Until it was the right time for the story to be made public, you see.
So that's why the manuscript is at Windenbank's.
And yet, how could Susie Ann know its title? Well, Holmesy, what's going on?
Ooh.
Ah,
What's it, Mr. Holmes?
it would appear our guest has arrived. Oh, you just avoiding
Ooh.
shit. Oh.
Miss Lestrade.
This
Well,
was a bad idea.
Yeah, this should be good. It's just
Yeah,
she has a part.
she finally has a part.
I knew I weren't welcome. I'm going.
No, wait, Miss Lestrade! We've been all eagerly waiting for your arrival. Haven't we, Iris?
Oh, yes, just wait there, Genevieve. I'll have everything ready in a jiffy. Come along, Susie.
Right, of course. It's a pleasure to see you here, Miss Lestrade. please make yourself at home.
Don't stand in the doorway, my dear girl. Come on in. What say you to some Mendelssohn?
Mendelssohn?
Mendelssohn? I guess that's what it is. I won't take no for an answer.
Mendelssohn it is then.
Meddlesome.
Meddlesome.
Kitty. No.
Well, the kitten already speaks for himself.
Well, I can't hear it.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know. I think the sound, the audio for certain like effects or voices comes through a different channel or something. It doesn't go through. I don't know.
I guess.
That evening, Iris prepared us all the meal that was even more delicious than usual. Mr. Holmes' violin performance was in no way meddlesome. And Gia, as we came to call her, taught us all how to steal things from one another without being noticed. Everyone thoroughly enjoyed themselves well into the night. That was very enjoyable evening, wasn't it?
Oh yes, Iris's cooking was truly divine.
I feel as though I can still hear the enchanting strains of Mr. Holmes's violin even now.
Best of all, I bet I could steal the glasses from his lordship's face next time we're in court. Naruhodo, could I consult with you about something, I wonder?
What's the matter, Susato?
It's about the telegram I received.
Ah, the one that arrived first thing in the morning, I suppose.
I've been summoned.
What? Summoned? What do you mean?
A telegram from the Lord Chief Justice Office. Lord Vortex has asked me to see me.
Lord Chief Justice. When?
Tomorrow morning.
What? Then we have to start preparing at once.
Oh, no, that won't be necessary, Miss Naruhodo. I've been summoned alone.
Alone? What on earth for?
I have no idea. I suppose I shall find out tomorrow.
What's this about? That about? Whatever it is, it makes me feel uneasy. Oh, what could that be, I wonder?
Good evening, friends.
Ah, Iris, hello again.
And Gina too.
Yes, Dinamine's going to stay with us tonight. She's going to sleep in with me. Is that right, Dinamine?
Oh, yeah.
How lovely. Let me make a pot of tea.
You know, I learned so much today.
Oh, what in particular?
All those things Dinamine showed us. Wasn't it wonderful?
Ah, you mean all those pickpocketing techniques. We had fun trying them out on each other, didn't we?
You have a awakened a natural talent. I could earn a living from it.
You might be getting ahead of yourself a little there. So, what brings you up to our humble quarters at this late hour?
One second.
Alright. One.
One. One. One.
Wow, wow.
One.
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 One. Isn't that the song, the sound that like old anime dogs used to make?
One.
Pretty much.
Yeah, one is the
One,
Japanese for woof woof.
For woof woof, yeah.
Sorry, I was brought food.
Ah.
Oh, nice.
Well, yeah, it is a different
Yeah.
time, I suppose, for you this week.
Yeah.
Next week will be next week will be normal again because European time zone.
3 p.m.
Yeah,
EST.
because of
okay.
the European time zone is going to go change.
Oh, it's
this
almost
weekend.
6. What the heck?
Yeah. Well, it's almost 5:30 actually.
Well, it is 5:30.
Anyway, that's
Well, you see, it is actually 5:30. I came to return this.
Oh
Wait,
no.
what? That's mine.
Oh my! However did you?
Dun dun.
I told you, didn't I? I have a natural talent for it.
Oh yes, I'd forgotten. Ours literally is a child genius.
I love her so much.
So, anyway, here, you can have it back. Not that I can really understand why you wear it, though.
Ah, thank you.
Alright then. Good night.
Yes, good night.
So this is your office, is it? What do you think, Genevieve?
I think I wouldn't fancy me chances with a lawyer who lives in a place like this.
Yes, me too.
It seems as though Iris here still has something she'd like to talk about.
I suppose she probably wants to talk about the manuscript.
Yes, I suppose she probably does.
Iris, I suppose you're hoping to talk about the manuscript, aren't you?
You're going to tell me?
I'm so sorry. I need a little more time, please.
Alright, I understand.
Shadows Gamer says. Oh, do you need
Yeah,
help
yeah,
in
yeah.
the chat?
No, not necessarily. I saw it. Hi there, Shadow. I suppose you did. How are you doing? Did you do good? Anyway, yeah, we're doing voice acting on this game, so I'm sorry if we can't necessarily always respond to chat. Go ahead, Goods.
I hope I haven't made you feel awkward.
Oh no, not at all, Iris. Not at all.
I don't know what all this is about really, but it's a story you made up? Is it Iris, this manuscript or whatever you call it?
It's not exactly a story that I made up. It's something I read in Daddy's diaries.
Mhm.
That is?
That's right. I don't suppose I've mentioned it to you before, Genevieve, but my daddy was Owens' assistant once. His partner.
Yeah?
They solved all sorts of strange and mysterious cases together.
Is that right, mister?
Apparently so. I was surprised as you are, though.
Daddy wrote all the details of every single case down, you see, in his diaries.
It's getting to me.
I'm sorry.
The high voice making that phlegm, you know? So
I'm
I can't get
sorry.
it clear. Don't worry about it. It's nothing to be sorry for.
So I study them and write my stories based on what actually happened.
So where's your old man now then?
I had to go away on urgent business to a faraway land, and he'll be gone a very long time. So I've never really met him.
Oh, right.
Come to think of it, I don't know anything about Gina's parents either. Perhaps we should ask her. Aris, this Hound of the Baskerville story. I take it's another tale inspired by your father's accounts.
That's right. I thought it was fascinating. But it's different somehow from the other cases, I mean.
Well, how?
I don't really know. But it must be special in some way. Hi, Marin.
Hey there, Marion.
Hi, Marin.
Hello.
How you doing?
It's a cute little dancing emote.
Oh, I need some nice animated emotes at some point.
Because after I'd written it and I showed the manuscript to Holmesy, he turned white as a sheet. It was the first time I've ever seen him like that.
Yeah, Marin, if you want to know who is all here, then here are
I know
all the
I
links.
know what Marin's gonna put next.
Huh?
Yup, there it is.
Oh,
No,
The zombie guts emotes.
no.
I really want them. They're so good.
Oh my.
Spooky.
very spooky.
Oh my. Thank you, I suppose. I don't know how I feel about that emote actually.
It pains me to have to say this after you've toiled over it for so long, Iris. But this story must not be published at this time, under any circumstances.
But why not? It's one of my best works.
I'm not at liberty to say, not now. So please do not ask me.
All right then. I won't.
But I do solemnly swear that I will explain everything one day, Iris, when the time is right.
When is the time right, Ron? That's how the manuscript came to be with Mr. Windbank, isn't it?
Yes. Holmesy said it had to be somewhere very safe.
That really gets my goat, it does. It's treating you like a child.
She's 10!
I mean, she is a child.
Yeah, she's
Yes.
10.
How old is Sherlock?
Oh, Sherlock? 34.
34. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot more sense now, knowing that like he's like raised her basically.
Well, Gina is 17.
Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I thought she was like 12.
50, yeah, something like that. Mean, that's what it is, keeping secrets like that.
I'm sure Mr. Holmes isn't trying to be mean.
Huh?
If he said he wasn't in the liberty to talk about it, I'm sure there must have been a very good reason.
I think so too.
You lot are too trusting for your own good. But he can't pull the wool over my eyes. Holmes is lying to Iris. I bet my life on it.
What?
She's lying to me.
I don't think
And
so.
that's where we have to end the conversation?
No, it's just not necessarily.
Bad way to end it. Wow.
No, we're not done. We're not done yet. Well, let's start with Holmes' line, I suppose. Gina, what did you mean when you said you know Mr. Holmes is lying to Iris?
Well, he reckons he popped the mental script or whatever, right? But come on, that's obviously a lot of rubbish.
Oh my. Why would you think that, Gina?
It's simple. If that story was really in old Windybank's storeroom, there's no way someone from halfway around the world, in other words, you could know about it. Sorry, Iris, but if you ask me, they sold it. Without telling you.
She would never do something like that. I'm sure of it.
Huh. Grown-ups do a lot worse than that, believe me. Bare-faced liars, a lot of them. Just didn't realize it yet. I'm telling you, that mantis script ain't a Windybanks. You soon see if you have a look. Even if you think you can trust him, I don't. That Holmes is a liar like the rest of them.
If I'm honest, I have wondered if Holmes is telling me the truth sometimes.
See?
I just noticed at the bottom of her like twin drills, there's like the little bits of hair are hearts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Aw.
Cute.
Oh, but I don't mean that I think he sold it. I mean that I sometimes wonder if he might have hidden my manuscript somewhere. Somewhere I don't know. Even though it's wrong of me to doubt him.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Iris. I've realized that I don't know anything about your parents, Gina.
I ain't got any, have I? Never did have.
Oh?
Look, he stands full of orphans like me. No one wants nothing to do with us. From the minute we're born, not even our moms. But we all stick together. The older ones look after the little ones and make sure they get by.
So that's why you're a pickpocket.
Nah, diving's my life. I love it. I get a kick out of it every time I lift some pompous in its purse. And that's how we all afford to eat. I'm like Robin Hood, ain't it? That's how I see it.
Oh, Gina.
Fast Track Coconut Mall? What? Ah, okay.
Mario Kart.
I thought
Mario
you said
Kart
Best
again.
Drink Coconut Mall. I was like, you
Ah.
got the sentence correct.
No. I said Best Track. I was like, oh, what was this? And then I realized it was like Mario Kart. Mario Kart did get new maps today, though. Yeah, their first DLC their first DLC map pack released today. So yeah. Anyway, let's continue. Did you
I
do
do
this?
think about it sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
What it'd be like to have parents, I mean. I always thought it'd make everything right. But I haven't listened to what Iris just said. It sounds like having parents ain't always easy either.
Oh,
I mean, if you know you never had them, you don't feel like you're always wanting to meet them.
it's true.
Did you hear me or did it not come through?
Yeah,
No, we
just
heard you.
barely. Yeah, I heard you. It was just
Okay.
Koo still being
I had to
in
clear
there.
my throat after it because
Yes.
I could barely speak it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Koo's still adorable.
I do want to see Daddy so much.
Oh, Iris.
Aww.
We know what happened to him.
I don't.
But he dead. He was
Oh,
dead.
spoilers! Wow.
No, it was literally the first chapter. Well, literally the first chapter.
Flashback spoilers.
But I wasn't there for that. That was before I got
Okay, well,
hired.
now you know.
Somewhat, yes.
Oh my goodness! Look at the time. Come along, Ginny Bean. We should go back downstairs.
Yeah, alright.
At least they're friends.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Please, don't mention any of this to Holmesy, will you?
No, of course not. Good night then, Iris. Good night, Gina.
You must let me make breakfast for you tomorrow morning. I insist.
Oh, yes, please. I can't wait, Susie. Good night, then.
Iris. Sure is easy to forget, isn't it? Sometimes she speaks just like an adult. Deep down, she's still just a child.
Well, I think it's time I turned in for the night too. Naruhodo.
Dr. John H. Watson, Iris's father. But also, the name of the murdered visiting professor of UMA University. Can't be mere coincidence. There's something deeper going on. Whose voice is this again? I don't know.
Sir Naruhodo.
Would it be?
Naruhodo.
That voice. That's Mr. Holmes?
Oh.
Mr. Naruhodo.
Mr. Naruhodo.
To be honest, no one calls Naruhodo Mr. Naruhodo except for Holmes, so I could have deducted that. I'm not experiencing word for finished. Ah, okay.
me just imagining.
What's going on in the middle of the night?
It's Miss Lestrat. No, it's Miss Lestrat. It's done.
Kina?
She was supposed to be sleeping in Iris's room, but her bed is empty.
Well, she's an independent young woman. She probably decided to go home now.
I think not. From speaking to her before she retired, I received the distinct impression that she was looking forward to breakfasting with Miss Susato. No, I don't believe the girl has gone home. But I've been waiting for over an hour now.
Over an hour? Oh?
If you'll indulge me, look out the window, my dear fellow.
What's this about?
Uh-oh.
Toss.
Huh? Wait a minute. Why is there light on in this hour of the night?
That's Mr. Winterbank's pawnbrokery.
Mr. Winterbanks? Oh no.
It's simple. If that story was really in old Winterbank's boardroom, there's no way someone from halfway around the world, in other words, you, could know about it. Sorry, Iris. If you ask me, he sold it. Without telling you.
There to tell her. Oh.
Could Gina have gone?
Seems you have some knowledge of the situation, Mr. Naruhodo.
Sorry? Oh, no, not really.
Well, anyway, we must investigate. At once.
It was Susato, but... Miss Susato. I think they're...
All ready for action.
Pretty much. There is a cutscene coming up, so if you want to hear the audio for the cutscene, you might as well switch stream soon.
Ooh, cutscene.
Okay.
The door to Winterbanks is open.
And the lamp is burning.
Must be Kina, mustn't it?
Let us hope it's nothing more sinister.
What?
Come, there's not a moment to lose. Clearly something is afoot inside.
Would you say the game is afoot?
There's no one here.
Good to mute it for a bit.
Ah, okay. Just mute it, or...
Yeah, just mute it. I think.
My mom walked in, sorry about that.
Ah, that's okay.
Oh, yes. There is. Oh, oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Ah!
We're getting shot.
Mr. Holmes! Mr. Holmes!
Okay.
Oh, they didn't change that? Interesting.
Yeah.
Mr.
It's because
Holmes.
I think the translation converter doesn't do translate well with when the names
multiple
are
letters, yeah.
multiple letters or in capital letters. What the? Has Mr. Holmes been shot?
Leave me, Mr. Naruhodo.
But
Save
After
yourself.
them, go!
right. Blast. I've lost him. This is just a police officer.
Which one?
Hello, what have we here?
Ah.
I love the
Bobby.
fucking... The alarm was just raised from this pawnbroker, sir. Would you know something about that?
Officer, come with me. It's my friend, Mr. Holmes. He's been shot.
Shot. Hello,
Poli-
hello. I love
With the
it.
police,
Hello, hello.
with the policeman close behind me, I ran back to the window banks. Oh, there's the cutscene.
Here we go. Oh my god.
ホームズさん。
なるほど様。
大丈夫ですか。僕は大丈夫だ。心配ない。それよりもあの扉の向こうだ。早く。
Kick it down, my dude.
Oh,
Oh my god. Oh my god.
椎名さん。
To be continued.
oh.
Boy.
Gasps.
Hmm?
Good time to
Yep.
pause. Honestly,
Yeah.
Yep.
unlike the
definitely.
last time.
Unlike Yeah, you're totally right though. I'm gonna end it here once I can. Oh my. I can't pause the game here at the moment.
Creepy dog.
Oh, is it just a preview? for
This
the
is-
next episode?
This is just... No, it's not a preview. I just can't exit the game for...
Oh.
Now I can do it. I don't save because I was just gonna use the auto save, the save that we just made.
Yeah, makes sense.
There we go. Ah.
Nice.
Whew. And the game is afoot. Mr. Holmes shot. Gina most likely being accused for murder because, well, she had a gun in her
in
hand
the room.
Gone.
in a closed room. So,
Got me the scones, Mr. Naruhodo.
huh? Wait, what?
Said he got me in the scones, Mr. Naruhodo.
Oh.
The scones.
The scones.
Well,
Somebody brings
Tell-
next
tell
time,
when she-
investigation. What do you think
Oh, that
about
was a
the
good-
chapter?
That was fun.
There was more character building in this episode than.
background, yay.
It was like legitimately interesting though. We didn't sit there for like 3 hours
Hmm.
listening to like a cop talk, basically.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
The story is relevant.
Yes.
Definitely. Unfortunately, the story about Gina's father won't unfold further in this game. Not until the second game.
Oh. A mystery.
But Iris is what matters.
Yep. Iris is what matters at the moment.
Let's
We
go.
protect Iris.
Yes. But let's see. I don't think Susato will be able to investigate with us.
Oh, yeah,
But she
she's
had
gonna
to
in the
go
morning.
in the morning.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. We'll see.
Leaving with the sunrise.
We will see. Anyway, hope you guys all enjoy it.
Yeah, I enjoyed.
Okay.
It was
I
really
guess I
good
enjoyed
part.
it. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
It's quite unfortunate that yeah, Chronobel couldn't join. But yeah,
Yeah,
Miss you, Belle.
wishing her the
Listening?
best.
We miss you.
yeah.
This one goes out to you, babe.
Pour one out for the homies.
Indeed. And everyone who is still watching, thank you for coming around. Let me check if I will. Let me check if we should raid someone.
Hopefully everyone's been enjoying the story so far.
I hope so. I mean, I love the rated Crazy Ace Attorney's story. Just chapter is going to be a long one still. So yeah. Let's see. Quite a few people to raid here.
Yeah, well, people as well.
So, what do you find more interesting? Final Fantasy Origin, the new Final Fantasy game came out, or Elden Ring?
Elden Ring.
Let's raid Small Arcana then.
I wanna play Elden Ring so bad.
I've been considering, but that's not necessarily like holding my horses for it. Like I'm like I would like to play it, but I don't know if I would stream it or not. I mean,
I actually want to play Wonderlands.
The PC version is not that.
What?
Which one?
Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
Oh, yes.
Ah.
Let's play it together. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm
Playing
hyped
it.
for that,
Playing
but
it.
I need money.
It's fine.
Wait, when does that come out? Where is it already out?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? What? Huh.
Already? Wow. On Steam as well?
No. It's an Epic Game thing, right?
No,
Oh.
it's
No, it's on Steam.
Steam,
it's also Steam.
PlayStation, Epic, and it's all cross-play day one.
Oh, yeah, baby.
I
Oh,
am
yeah.
hyped. I am happy.
Well, on Steam it's coming soon, though.
Yeah,
I thought
tomorrow,
PlayStation
right?
was getting like the first exclusive for it.
Usually
Wait.
on Steam there should be a pre-order for it if it's going to release tomorrow.
Oh wait, March 25, so 1 week.
Oh, okay. Still, you
Let's
would
gonna get my money, yes.
expect like a pre-order on Steam if they would really have it on release. I think it's going to be.
like
I think it's going to be just like because 2K is from Epic, right?
Oh yeah, there's no pre-order for
So I think
Steam.
I think it's going to be a year exclusive on Epic Games store, just like all the Borderlands stuff that comes out now.
These things happen.
Because Gearbox is part of Epic. That's
I'm still buying it.
such. So that's unfortunate, yeah. But yeah, we're going to raid Akata. She's playing Elden Ring. Hope she's doing good with that. For those who want to be raiding with us, you can. Oh, I do need to do the exclamation mark here. Here we go. And then if you want to raid with and you have a subscription. Me and my freaking typing skills. Sun raid. There we go. You can give nice little hats or any other emote for a raid message. Give them a lot of love. Akata is a really lovely panda. Yeah. Thanks for joining my lovely Ace Attorney group. For the just quick little shout out again for you guys. There's all the links that you need to follow for the whole group. Unfortunately, like Raphael couldn't join, but next week maybe. For now, thanks for joining, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Have a good day, everyone. Bye bye.
Nope.
Boop.